Now, for question 11, we're actually asked to find the area in two different ways. We're asked to find using the formula for the area of a trapezium, and then also using integration. Just to remind you, trapezium is the English word for trapezoid. Now, if we're going to do that, the formula for a trapezoid, most people think of this one as the trapezium, but you could also have that as a trapezium as well, is this formula. Area equals a half base 1 plus base 2 times by height, where the bases are actually these two sides that are parallel to each other, and the height is actually, in this case, actually the width. So if you were to rotate this, then it would actually give you that sort of shape. So the base 1 and base 2, we're not actually given for this, but we do know the height is 2. Now the formula says this is y equals 4x plus 1. So if I want to find this value here, the y value, I just need to substitute in 1 into this formula. So 4 times 1 plus 1 is 5. So this height here is 5. And at 3, 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Means that this height here is 13. Then if we work out what that is, this is 18. A half of 18 is 9. And then 9 times 2 is back to 18. Or you could just set a half of 2 is 1 times by 18 is 18 using your commutative rule. Now it also asks you to do this by integration. So if we're going to do this by integration, it's the integral between 3 and 1, looking at my x limits here, of 4x plus 1 dx. So the integral for 4x is 4x squared over 2, and the integral for 1 is 1x. So 4x squared over 2 I could just simplify to 2x squared, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Between 3 and 1. So if I plug 3 into this formula, 3 squared is 9, times 2 is 18, plus 1 times 3 is 3. So 18 plus 3 is 21. If I plug 1 into here, 2 times 1 squared is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, and sure enough I do end up with the same answer. So often people have problems with this, not because the integration is difficult, but they forgot some of the geometry with this. So also go back and look in your notes for chapter 2 on related rates, because we talked about trapeziums or trapezoids there too.